put the debuff on everyone, so we have to
remove it first?
unstack them.
Well, let's get a pull in and see what happens. Let's just see first.
You have to split the blood hexer.
Will it last more than 30 seconds? Let's see.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Pull. Let tanks get aggro. After this, we're gonna kill the crush.
Whoa, what's that?
I have no idea.
Is that something we have to soak?
Yeah.
I think you need to run out the group.
Yeah, the like orange purplish things, we have to soak those.
Okay.
So if you're in it, just call it.
I see Zhang is in one.
Okay,
I'm getting in that one that someone just got out of. Okay.
He summons a new random ad whenever some ad dies. So killing the ads doesn't really work. The whole idea is to get soul to 40%.
Okay, let's do that then.
Because it's like it's pointless. We did this on heroic as well and kept killing either when we killed the crusher, he summoned a new bunch of krogs. And when we killed the krogs, he summoned another blood hexer, which keeps healing.
So basically, this is like Siege of Orgrimmar, that one fight where you have the 3 bosses, and you just don't want to kill one. You want to just keep them down, like lower at the same percentage, right? Kind of like that.
Well,
the point is to not have them buff each other, and that's kind of the point.
So can you choose which ads you have by rotating through
them? We didn't really find a pattern because we didn't get far enough, but it seems that when you kill the crusher, you get krogs. When you kill the krogs, you get a blood hexer. When you kill a blood hexer, you get a crusher. That's just a theory, but that's what it seemed to be when we tried to kill different mobs. But we always had, 3 sets of trash, no matter what. If it was 2 crushers and 1 blood hexer or whatever. And so since on Mythic now they
CC the small ones, then?
It's rough. But I think the whole point, this seems more like you control everything until you get soul to 40%, and then it's a burn till he's dead.
Okay, I was looking at the journal.
This room's pretty wicked.
The small ads can be CC'd, right?
Don't they have to be dispelled too? Like, there's going to be some ads that are going to come in.
We'll find out. Shadow Fury on pull.
Each time a player takes damage from Absorb Darkness, they also receive a stack of Corrupted Blood. Players who take damage from Erupting Darkness also... Okay, Corrupted Blood. Okay, so what's the plan? We're going to do what first?
Well, we can CC them at least. I just tried it.
Okay, so we're going to CC the ads?
Oh.
Let's go ahead and just pull. So what are we focusing now?
Zol. Kill the boss.
Alright, kill Zol.
Someone's attacking the ads though.
It's a shaman, dude. He's fucking pad on him.
So we soak what? A little red thing?
Yeah.
Pulsating?
Yeah, it's just
looks like a Gul'dan meteor, or a Kil'jaeden meteor or whatever.
Okay.
Let's take those
What about
out.
this stuff right here? We stay out of this?
Yeah, take it out.
So the thing about this thing is, you have to rotate who soaks because it just stays up for a while.
Dispel these ads. Can they be dispelled?
Can't be the same person the whole time. Killing.
Ouch.
If we don't soak the pool, everybody gets a stack. If you actually soak, only the person that soaks gets the stack, and then...
Correct. The problem is
you
that
basically
you need multiple people to do it.
Yeah, 1 stack of Corrupted Blood is 1200 damage every 2 seconds, so you can probably take like 5 stacks easily without issues, depending on how much self-healing you have.
Yeah, it's up there for a while though, so we just need to have like when one person's in, then someone else needs to step in, and when they're out, and take over.
Hey, just keep in mind, guys, we're definitely doing the heroic boss after this, and it won't be like mythic.
5 stacks is basically 6.2k damage every 2 seconds, which is manageable.
We lost like 2 people, 3 people.
I have 2 coming in, I think. Hold on.
I think Cam's around. Cam?
Hey, Cam, you there?
Messaged me during the last boss and said he was back, but
Hold on.
It looks nice.
Look, I'm watching Tally stream. Tally stream. They just like they're cleaving everything down the middle. And let me see.
Crusher as well?
Yeah, they killed those bloods. Let me see. They killed them all. You're trying to kill the Crusher right now.
Are they bugging it like they did on Heroic, where they just stacked a bunch of Demonology Warlocks so they had the DPS, or?
No, they only have 2. They only have 2 warriors. Hold on. So they're literally stacking everything in the beginning and just cleaving off everything.
Okay.
And then they said, "Don't kill the Crusher" when he almost died, and then they pulled him out of the group. Then they pulled him out of the group. Then they killed them. Okay, cool. Let me see.
Yeah, but now there's 2 Blood Hexers instead. You see? When they killed the Crusher, a Blood Hexer spawned instantly.
Can't we just perma CC the Blood Hexer?
I don't think so.
I mean, he's CCable, so we should be able to perma CC him. I mean, if I put my Frost Trap on him, he's got a 1-minute CC on him, so...
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of damage, AoE damage going out that's gonna break it during the whole fight, unless it could be like, dragged away.
Hey guys, I was watching the stream of Tally. What they're doing is at the start of the fight, they're like basically having everything in the middle. They're AoE and everything, and they're focusing the Crusher, but they're not killing him. Like right before he dies, the tank is gonna pull him out, and they're gonna kill him to the side over there. They're gonna wait till that circle goes around him. Then they're gonna kill him to the side, and then they're gonna get those little ads, stack them up, and from there I didn't get to see what else. But let's try that.
Yeah, let's fill up. Or are we just gonna pull like this?
We'll pull like this. All right. So make sure like we're gonna focus the Crusher, but we're basically AoE in everything in the middle. Everything is gonna AoE.
Crusher.
So we're gonna focus the Crusher, and right before he dies, we're gonna pull him out over to green, and we'll kill him by himself over there by green, and then we'll see what else we have left. See if everybody can stay up for that.
I love you guys.
What to do with a small black ad ads? Like, do we need to explode them or run away from them?
The minions of Zul just need to be nuked before they hit someone, because if they hit someone, they fear everybody within a 12.
What do you need me to do? That's so important.
Okay, so let's get ready for a
Second?
pull, just to see what's going on here.
Well,
The other guy's coming on as Druid too. All right, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and pull. That tanks get aggro. That tanks get aggro. Focus the Crusher. Go soak that.
Crusher's getting low, 20%.
Not yet. Don't pull him out yet.
I'm dead.
Sorry,
Alright.
died before I could pull him out.
Okay, pull the crusher out. Pull him out.
Yeah, we don't have
Okay.
any tanks. Oh, that was better, I guess.
Yeah, we're just gonna need more people. I need to fill up the group, and we probably need to go to Four Hills.
The thing is, so the thing is that they don't give you any notice when they're gonna put these raid bosses up for testing, and they're up right now. And I would like to get a chance to look at them. And there's supposed to be one that starts at 4, one that starts at 5, and one that starts at 6. And they didn't
That big
say
red
when
circle
they
that goes out over the ads, does that buff them?
When he reaches 100 energy, he buffs everybody in like a massive radius around him. That increases their DPS by 200%.
Okay.
So he needs to die before that, or he needs to be pulled out before that.
Okay, and which one is that does that?
That's the Crusher.
Okay, cool.
That's what he does.
Before his energy gets to 100, we need to kill him.
In the previous try, we got him to 20%, and then he did the thing. So
it looks like they pulled him over the green, like right before, like his energy, I guess, went up to 100. And when he did that circle, there was no ads in there. There was nothing, like there was no bosses or nothing, and they killed him over by green. Let's just try it again. Make sure you're expecting the AoE. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Focus the crowd. We could actually keep him in longer than that. Let's kill
Stand the
the
Crusher. Stand the Crusher. Health stones if you're getting low.
Okay, almost.
so we didn't soak that, and everybody got stacks of corrupted blood.
Just make sure you soak the pools. If you see a pool, just soak it.
There was. Wait, what happened to that warrior?
He
me?
was offline. There was a warrior offline that
right.
dropped out the group.
I think that it was him, but we both went to stand in the circle, and then we both moved out when we saw the other one. It's like
Debuffs.
you don't want to both be in there because you both take the debuff.
Okay, so just one person just soak. Is there a debuff that goes out that people need to run away and get out the group? Is there something like that?
There's a debuff that goes on you, but I think it just ticks on you. You gain stacks while you stand in there.
Okay, so as a group, we should be spread out, right? A bit, or does that matter?
I don't think it matters. Somebody just needs to jump in there. If nobody's
Okay.
in the little circle, everybody in the raid gets the dot instead.
All right, guys, let's give it another pull, and let's try to focus and kill the Crusher a little bit faster, but still AoE. And don't pull the Crusher out until he's like at like maybe like
15.
5% health or something like that. 10%. Yeah, 15 works. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, less. Kill the crusher.
You want to get out of that soak? I'll get in.
Okay, I'm gonna move out in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, what's next now?
Oh, it's done.
Ads, blue ads, blue ads.
Ads. He came back alive.
Yeah, he always comes back alive. That's what
Soak
the
in the
debuff
back.
does. My theory is basically when Soul reach 40%, then they lose their buff. So the point is to kill the ads just after he hits 40%, and you control them until then.
Yeah, that's what I think as well, to be honest.
And you can CC, like this Blood Hexer that's over here, like on the side that spawned, he spawns here. If we can trap that one, he's out of the fight, basically, because there's no one here. So it's just about ad control until Soul is 40%, because, I mean, Soul has taken no damage now, and we're already 2 minutes into the fight. It can't be intended to do it that way.
We, I think, even can just challenge the Zul on other side, and Zul will run away really far away, so we actually can control them like right in the middle of the room.
I think one person can tank or can soak the whole circle. Like, as soon as we were thinking we needed to swap, it disappeared anyway.
So what if we kill Crusher and then immediately after start targeting Zul until the Crusher comes back and then repeat the process? Is that how it's supposed to go?
No.
Just tank the ad somewhere and just nuke the boss.
Alright, let's try that then.
Ones. We only have to off-tank the Crusher pretty much.
Yep.
Like we can just CC the Blood Hexer and the Crocs and then off-tank the Crusher.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I
one
think
tank
that's a
pulls
good
the
idea.
Crusher, one tank pulls the Crusher triangle. One tank pulls the Bloodletter just out so it gets CC'd, and DPS kills ult.
Okay, is that good, X?
Good for me.
Alright, let's try that.
I'm gonna get the Blood Hexer out to X and CC him with Frost Trap.
Okay, so then the other tank just picks up the little guys.
I don't take the Blood Hexer. I only take the Krog, that's right?
Okay. So the Krogs, so yeah, you're not taking the blood, you're taking the Krogs over to X, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Crusher's going to green, and then we're focusing Zul?
Yep.
Is that what we're doing? Okay. And when those ads run in, those other ads are running, I think they need to be dispelled, right?
You can dispel the minions of Zul, yeah. So they
Okay.
insta die, basically.
Can help too. If you're gonna get into a soak, just say, "Hey, I'm getting in."
Okay. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. Just don't touch those Krogs, and
I'm
focus.
in combat.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
All right, and 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, some people are still attacking the Hexer.
That's probably AoE.
I mean, then we either have to pull out Zul or the Hexer, or people have to stop their AoE.
Lust?
You can't pull Zul out. You just need someone needs to.
Let's go to Lust.
You gotta interrupt the Hexer so she'll run.
I'm gonna get her out then.
Soak, Melly, soak that.
So if you get a priest then.
Ads appeared.
Dispel those. Dispel those ads.
Smush, if you want to get out, I'll get in.
Go for it.
So you can move the bloodletter, but we need people to interrupt it so that it won't stop, because otherwise it'll stay there and cast, right? But if you actually interrupt it, then it starts walking. So we need a couple people who can interrupt so we can get it out of that area to CC it.
And which one is that?
The bloodletter. Or whatever. Blood hex, sorry.
Okay.
So the middle one. So like we don't need a tank on it, we just need people to interrupt it. So like the hunter can pull it right away. We don't DPS it. He's gonna need help interrupting it so it actually moves towards him.
Okay.
If we see
So let's.
there, it's just gonna get broken.
All right. Let's make sure we get. Let's make sure we get interrupts on the blood hexer then.
Damn it, Davin.
Rebuffs.
You want me
But
to
not-
pull out the Nazami? What?
Yes.
Nazami.
As mine is, we want to pull it out so we can CC it.
And were you taking a lot of damage from Crusher, Bedna?
Yeah, well, I can handle it. It's just that when I get crocs on me, then I die.
Okay.
He hits like a truck when he's buffed, so we just need to rotate cooldowns for that. But
Yeah, I've been rotating. I've been
yeah,
using...
you got killed when you got 3 Krogs plus him buffed. That's when you
Yeah,
died, so
yeah.
it's him alone is not a problem.
All right. Let's get ready for a pull.
I got feared
And-
when the tanks died as well. I don't know if other healers were also feared.
I'm just gonna go arcane. We're doing single target.
Get our warrior buff, mage buff things.
It was a long fear and it was dispellable. So I don't know if we can get healers dispelled on that as a priority.
I know mages can.
I mean, it was a healer. It was a dispel off the player, not a dispel off NPC.
The idea is for them not to reach a player at all.
Okay, so we shouldn't be getting feared in the first place.
No. But if you get feared, it's a problem.
Alright.
So the idea is to, like, if you have an offensive dispel, that insta-kills them. So if I have time, I
okay.
will do it, but if not, you can range DPS them down as well. But they have to have prio, because if they reach you, you're feared, and then that's 12 seconds of not doing anything if we can't dispel you, and there's so much damage going out that we might not have time.
Okay.
Because, you know, global cooldowns is a thing.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's get ready for a pull, guys.
So I could have ran away from that as well.
Which
Alright,
which hunter
pulling-
is trapping?
Well, hunter's trapping.
If we're not trapping there, we're pulling it back.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
All right. Get
Stop
ready for a
CC
pull.
there.
Get ready for a pull, and we're gonna interrupt it. Don't forget. And 3, 2, 1, go.
I need to interrupt. Thank you.
You ready to look for the soak?
CC
I
on
need
our
another
previous-
hunter to
another
throw a trap list.
Done.
Thank
Somebody
you.
want to come get in this soak in the back here? For enjoy. Right, 3, 2, 1.
Minions are up.
Yeah, we got feared.
Okay, I will
I'm
try
gonna
to do it
retrap.
a little bit faster because I basically can taunt this Nazam money and pull her away with my pet. And she will just run to my pet and stay where we need her to stay.
So there's 3 blood textures up by now, by the way.
Yeah, but you can CC all of them, so
Yeah.
that's not really a problem. It seems that we're on a timer to get to 40%, and then
See, the problem is, I'm And you could be right, but I'm not sure that killing ads is what spawns them. I think they could just be
No,
spawning
no,
every time.
they spawn at interval things. But if you kill an ad, like we killed the Crusher, 6 seconds after he's up again. So that's just wasted DPS basically.
Sure.
So it's still a rush. I'm like, my theory is that when you get Soul to 40%, they will lose their debuffs. So you want to kill the ads just after it hits 40%, and then you kill Soul. But I think the hardest part is to get to Soul to 40%, because at some point you will be overrun with that.
Yeah.
What happens when the blood vessel reaches Zul from Nazami?
Which blood vessel are you thinking about now?
Animated Icor? Whatever. Just 1 second, I will look. Like this one.
Hold on, I think I see something they're doing.
They're not doing the same thing we're trying to do, so I don't think it's helpful. They're trying to kill ads.
That's actually working what they're doing. So when they kill the Crusher, they focus on Zul after that.
It seems that we need to interrupt the animated Ichor, because if it reaches Souls, it heals him. So you need to soak that while we soak the pools, while we control the ads. There's so much shit going on in this fucking fight. Oh, okay. Nah, it's a...
Can I have interrupt?
Smells like burning a little, this one.
Alright guys, you know that Blood Hexer? If we pull him out of the group, he can be CC'd. And the whole time. So what they're doing...
That's what we're doing for the
That's what we're doing the whole time.
Okay. Well, I'm saying, yeah. Okay, so basically the opposite thing that we're not doing is... No, hey, check it out. Check it out, guys. The one thing that we're not doing, yeah, we're pulling him... Alright, so we're pulling him out of the group. Keep the Crusher inside, kill the Crusher, and then focus on Zul. Like, and keep everything inside the middle. Just don't worry about the Hexer anymore. And then once the Crusher comes back into the group, just start cleaving off of him, try to get him down again. At the same time, we're getting Zul. That seems like it's working for them. And those ads that come in, I see like a Demon Hunter running and like throwing something on them, and they just all disappear. But I think if we could just like get those out of the way, then we'll be fine.
Hey, Saul, a second ago, man.
All right.
I need to
say, when you say working for them, how far are they getting? I mean, I've peeked in over there a couple times. They're dying pretty quick too. They're not really doing any better than us.
Yeah, I can't say they're doing better than us. I can't really say that. But
Tally's a fun
looks
streamer,
like...
but he's not exactly an expert raider.
Yeah.
He's not at the source of, you know, a strats, you know, source.
Well, I mean, we should try that last tactic because we haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I'm all
say we give it a shot. Say we give it a shot. Just pull out the Hexer to the side and then CC him.
I need to interrupt one after another in order to pull him away, really far away.
Like, when we did heroic testing, the Crusher had a stacking buff that he was stacking up constantly through the entire fight, and that's why we wanted to kill him. But that's not present on the Mythic difficulty when you go through what the ads actually do, and that's where my idea comes from.
Okay, so what was killing us then? Before?
Blobs and fear and not coming like this swamps, which you need to stand in.
What killed us last try was basically minions of Zul only. It was basically the fear, because I got feared and then Beta Lady died because I wasn't healing her, and then...
Okay, so what can we do to not get feared? What can we do better to not get feared?
Mass
Yeah,
Dispel.
Okay,
you
Master
can try and
Spell.
Master Spell if you see it, or Offensive Dispel if you're a Shaman, or... I don't
So,
know. I don't remember
spell
which of the
still
classes are
works?
working. I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's just try that. I mean, we don't have a lot of people. Let's get a summon in. We're just gonna do with what we have, and Heroic is gonna start pretty soon.
Yeah,
So-
Chaotic said that spell stealing works, so...
So if you get Dark Revelation, you have to get out. Is that how that works?
That's what DBM said.
Yeah.
but I get it.
And,
It's like a
Uh,
big
and-
circle around you. You have to get out the group.
Another
Okay.
part, everybody when Blood Hexer is spamming blobs, because she's gonna spam them even when we CC her, we actually need to switch to this blob because it's actually going to Zul and try to heal him.
Okay.
I think stuns, knockbacks, and other bullshit is working, so...
Okay.
So keep the Crusher with Soul and pull the Blood Hexer out. That's the tactic?
I think we're just gonna stick with the plan that we had before. You keep them over by green.
Okay.
We CC the Blood Hex over there, and we focus on Zul. And then when those blobs
Right.
come out, we just like kill the blobs and then keep back, focus on him, and make sure we
Okay.
dispel those ads that come out. And everybody, if you get like debuffs and stuff, you need to get out of the group. Just get out,
I don't-
and make sure we soak.
I don't know what the range requirements are for the tanks, but I can't reach you both. I'm gonna go with Darrison because he's taking a ton of damage.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're not gonna be able to do much with what we have, so let's just get a pull in. I mean, it's not gonna go too far because we don't have enough
are
people.
dropping.
Can you please do first until erupt on the Hexer?
Yeah, I'll get you first.
Thank you.
All right, are we good to go? And 3, 2, 1, go.
Somebody throw dots on her?
Yeah,
Could
she's in
somebody...
the cast.
Yeah, thank you. Who is
No problem,
DPSing?
but
Some
someone's
There's still
Boomkin.
another dot on there.
Some Boomkin is actually DPSing Hexer.
Is that
Current door.
Bumpkin in voice? He's probably not in voice. Hold on. I'll let him know.
Like, right now, everybody's just pumping damage into Zul and just using the interrupt to get the Blood Hexer out, and then the Hunter basically traps it, right? That's the idea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Except for that Boomkin, obviously.
Bumpkin
talk-
and some debuff. I'm really confused what the debuff was in the Hexer. Just give me a second, I will try to find it. Deckling Flash, that's basically the debuff what is on the Hexer for the first pull for like 5-7 seconds. That's one on her.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, Heroic starts in about
So
10 minutes.
who gets the decaying flesh for
Hexer.
to start?
Hexer get like as soon like 5 to 6 seconds before when we start the pull, she receives this debuff, and you cannot, I think, CC her.
Well, do you see what the debuff actually does though? It prevents them. It allows them to be killed without regenerating.
So,
So,
we
so
need
what
to
you
have
do
a
is you kill. If you kill the ad with decaying flesh, they will not regenerate. And then when they die, it jumps to a different type. So whoever it jumps to, you kill that. So what you could do is you could get everyone low, all the ads low. Whoever has decaying flesh, everyone jumps on it, kills it. It jumps to the next one. You kill that one with decaying flesh. It jumps to the next one. You kill that with decaying flesh. So you only kill. I think that's the actual strategy. Is you have to kill the ad that currently has decaying flesh, because then when it has that debuff, it will not regenerate.
Which makes sense.
So
Yeah.
So we
So
have to figure out who has. So I think what we need to do is get everything low, and you can do it one at a time. We could AoE them like we were doing originally. We could AoE them to kind of split our damage, and then separate them. Okay. So we AoE them at first, just to kind of split the damage up. Then we separate. We get everything fairly low, and then we focus target whatever has the decaying flesh, and kill that one. Kill it one at a time. I think that makes the most sense.
Let's try.
Yes, it is. So should we like nuke the Hexer if she will have, or we like nuke everything and just?
No, I think we should still pull the Hexer out initially.
Because she receives the debuff first. Like, doesn't matter what you're gonna do at the start of the pull. So maybe I'm wrong, but for the past 3 pulls, she received debuff first. That's why.
I think everything needs to get low, but not get killed. So, and we're not gonna know what's gonna. And the decaying flesh might move. Like I think that's something that I could be wrong. I think that's something Zul cast, and I think it's only up for 10 seconds. So when we're ready to kill stuff, so maybe she has it at the beginning, but we're not going to kill her in 10 seconds. So it's going to be gone by the time we actually ready to kill it. So it doesn't make sense to DPS one target. We AoE everything low. When whatever gets targeted with decaying flesh, then we switch to it and DPS it once.
Okay, no. Okay, the last sentence though. When removed, we'll jump to another creature of different type.
Correct.
So it's technically cannot jump over the small dogs or whatever, right? It should jump from one to another. So we actually need to have 2 things stuck together in order to do it. Problem with Crusher is that he buffed them, so tank gonna get killed.
I don't think there's any reason to say it doesn't say anything about a range. When we kill it, it jumps to a different type, but that doesn't mean they have to be next to each other to jump.
Okay.
Since it's a different type, that means that it can't jump from one crag to the other, though, in terms of how it's set.
Yep. So let's say it's on the blood letter as a blood hex example. We kill it, and then it jumps to the crusher. Now we kill the crusher, but we're not. It looks like it's only on them for 10 seconds. So that's why we need to get everything low first. So we get everything to, let's say, under 10%. That's why we AoE, group up AoE, we get everything low. Then we see what has the debuff, we kill that. It jumps to the next thing. It's only on there for 10 seconds, so we have to have it low to actually, finish it off.
Okay, I see.
Makes sense. And after we can actually pull it out in order not to get DPS.
Yeah, so we group up everything like we're doing originally, and we still pull out the crusher because we don't want everything to get buffed. But once it does its thing, we can even pull it back in if we needed to get it low.
Okay. Can you link? Thanks.
Could we summon, please?
Yeah, let's get summons out. Yeah, let's get summons out.
Well, you can port here. There's the NPC. I'll just port you right here.
Oh, we don't have a warlock actually. Oh, do we? Oh. So somebody should command stop OE or just carrying ads away.
Are you guys ready at least to get a pull in, because we probably only have 1 pull left? With the time, maybe 1 or 2.
Okay, so AoE all adds down, everything down to below, and then kill the one that has the thingy. Yeah. Okay.
But we are gonna pull. We are still gonna pull the crusher out when, like we did. Remember we first started when it got high on energy.
Yeah. So at 90%, I'll just pull him out. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Sure.
And the biggest thing is make sure you get out with your debuff and make sure we soak and make sure we dispel those ads that come in so they don't fear us. Gotta dispel those. Alright, are we good?
Yes.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, pull.
You see the dog had a debuff now. Okay. It's switching to the Hexer. Now it's back on the dog.
So we're just getting everything low, and then once we get everything low, we can use that debuff to finish it off.
Okay, on a Hexer. Kills a Hexer. Fast.
Finish it up.
Okay.
No one is soaking the pool. It spawned really far out and then nobody ran.
But that's the fight, guys. That's how it's done. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
do one more pull.
that stupid pool can spawn like anywhere in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can spawn really far out like that one. It was
That
like in
would suck.
fucking China.
Just if you see it, call it out. Like.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it until I started running.
Yeah,
Then
I
it
didn't
was
see it
already
until I saw
too
the
late.
debuff, unfortunately.
It's usually like 2 or 3 seconds. It's like swirly, like black, dark swirly starts around some zones. So like look for that too.
So we probably only got one more pull.
Yeah, probably should go
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, let's just herb in this pool. Summon the hunter. Alright, here we go. Ready for pull. And 3, 2, 1.
Okay, stop DPS.
Focus on the crusher for now.
Stop.
Soak.
DPS.
He said the DBS the crusher.
It's the highest thing. That's why. Yeah, tank down from battle res.
Wait.
The other thing.
Well, let's just get ready for the heroic fight.
At least we know